Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and this is episode number 83 of my series in which I will try to collect 1 billion iron ingots. In today's episode, I am going to be doing a little bit of work with the mod Immersive Engineering, and let's take a look at exactly what this mod does. It provides a number of machines that do various things, but they are typically multi-block machines, and so we are going to need a manual, which I believe this mod provides, and I cannot find it, but I remember seeing it. There it is, Engineer's Manual. So we need a book and a lever. Actually, no, I don't have a book, and I probably don't have a lever either. Okay, I do have a lever. Cool. So I only need one book, so I'm not going to automate that. So let's take a look at exactly what we're going to be doing. First of all, let's look at heavy machinery, because we are going to be dealing with the excavator today, hopefully anyways. So, as it says, the excavator is one of the pinnacles of modern engineering. It is able to dig up minerals from veins inaccessible by normal mining. In return, however, the excavator is a complex structure which requires a lot of flux, but that's not really a problem to me in order to operate. And then it goes on to show you exactly how to build this thing. And so that's cool, because we're going to be needing that, because otherwise I would have to look up how to build it. And then we are going to need to make several of the blocks here. I know we'll need a redstone engineering block. Actually, let's get some blank patterns, because I need some of those. Let's throw those in there. Boom. And then we can get back to immersive engineering. So, light engineering block, I know I will be needing these. So we'll be needing these iron mechanical components. And we can use these iron plates. Should be able to make plenty of them. So let's go ahead and make a bunch of those. I also know I'm going to need a bunch of steel. So let's go ahead and make a bunch of that as well. So that we'll have that. And then we can get back to our block making here. So the light engineering block. Oh shoot, still don't have that. So let's pull one of these guys out so we can make the light engineering block. And then let's see, can we make the heavy engineering block? Definitely not, because we need steel plates. We actually have those. Let's see here. Cool, that is the proper way to make those. So I'm going to throw these in here real fast. Oh, looks like I have an invalid pattern. Oh well. Not going to worry about that right now. What I am going to worry about is, let's actually get a core sample drill real fast if we can. So I need steel scaffolding. Wait, what? Do I seriously have to make this? How do I make these? Okay, here we go. Steel rods. I don't think I have steel rods. So let's go ahead and do that, and should have plenty of steel by now. So should be good there. And then we need light engineering blocks and steel fence. Steel fence looks to be pretty easy. And then we can make our core sample drill. And this is used to find mineral deposits in chunks. And we will be taking a look at how that works here in a second. So let's grab a core sample drill. And we are also going to need some power, so I'm just going to grab a battery. An energy cell, I should say. So let's grab this one. Looks like it has plenty of power. So how this thing works is you place it down, and it needs power, it can accept redstone flux. So let's go ahead, and I think we have to right click this to start it, and yep, you see it's spinning and going down. I think it takes something like 4 seconds or something like that. 4 or 8 seconds, I can't remember. But anyways, after it's done, it stops and you right click it and you get a core. Now this particular chunk has no mineral, which is sad. But that's okay, we can keep this and then we can move on. So let's bring up the chunk boundaries and let's see here. I honestly forget which button this is. I know it's one of the F keys, but I don't know which one. Nope. Okay, I really thought it was one of the F keys, but apparently it's not. Oh, look, I took a screenshot. Hang on, let me look at my controls here. Because I do not remember how to show the chunk boundaries. I really thought it was one of the F keys. And I'm totally not finding it. Okay, so maybe... That's interesting. Okay, so either I'm blind and just don't see it, or there's not really a good way to see this. However, if you're holding this, it does show chunk boundaries. So let's get started. And I'm looking for a few different ore types here. Specifically, I'm looking for a magnetite deposit, iron deposit, or pyrite deposit. And that is because each of those deposits have at least 50% iron. So we're looking for any of those. Unfortunately, we're not getting real lucky right now. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna place torches where I've been, and I should probably right click this to get this thing started. I think I'm gonna do a few more of these, and if I don't find anything real close by, I'm gonna go off camera and keep searching, because it's kind of the same process over and over again, and I'm getting a bunch of duds. So let's do these 2 additional ones right here, and then if I don't find anything by then, I can go off camera and search by myself. Come on, big money, no whammies. Stop. Okay, another big pile of nothing. Okay, one last try here. I really want to find at least something, and apparently, nope, nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to search off camera until I find something, and then I will be back once I do. Now, I found something, and it's just a second later, and I found a gold vein. And it says, it gives me a little bit of information here, and it says expected yield 38,400 ores, which doesn't seem to be too bad, but that is... We're not looking for gold ore, so I am going to continue to keep searching here, and I will be back hopefully when I find something worthwhile. And I just found something cool. I found a pyrite vein, which should be approximately 50% iron ore. So that is one of the things that is acceptable to me. So we are going to be setting up an excavator right here. So let's take away this for right now. Let's take a nap, and then let's get started on this excavator thing. Also, it's pretty convenient that one of the chunks right around my base has some iron, which means I won't have to struggle to hook it up to my applied energistic system or my energy system. So let's keep that in our inventory, and we can throw away all these other stupid cores. I am going to keep the bauxite one and the gold ore one just in case. At some point in the future I might want to mine those, but for right now I think I'm not going to worry about it. So let's get the engineer's manual, and let's go back. I really thought that there would be a list somewhere of like all the blocks I need. No, go back. Maybe there is, maybe there's not. Okay, so I think these are steel blocks. Let's just grab a bunch of steel blocks and yeah, we'll start. We're gonna need some steel scaffolding, and let's just grab 100 because I can. And then I need to automate steel blocks, or do I have? Yeah, I don't think I do. So block of steel, automate, bam. Oh, hang on. And let's cook up some more steel ingots. How about 1,000 more? Okay, so now I should have some steel blocks. Let's just grab a full stack, and then stack of steel scaffolding. And then I also need a hammer. One of these guys. And then what else do I need? It looks like I need light and heavy engineering blocks, as well as a redstone block. And then I think those are radiators or something like that. So let's get the engineering blocks. And I never automated the heavy ones, did I? I think I got like partially through. Yeah, I did the steel, but I didn't do the rest of it. So let's make some of these guys as well. Hopefully that won't take too long. And let's see here. Yes, radiator blocks. We'll need some of these. I have plenty of buckets of water, so that won't be an issue. Whoops. Whoops. I can't get out of my own way. I'm not sure how many of these I need. I think it's one, but I'm not entirely sure, and they're pretty cheap, so I'm just going to grab a bunch of them. Okay, we're waiting on steel plates here. So that won't be too bad. Okay, let's get started on this thing. So it needs to be in this chunk right here. So I'm just going to put a few torches here. Bam. And let's actually get rid of that real fast. Okay, so here's our chunk corner. Let's get started on this excavator thing. So it looks like it's 3 wide, and I don't know how many long. But, okay. Looks like 7. The wheel is 7. Okay, so let's get started on that. That should be... I wish there were like a super easy way to do this. I wish there was a pause button right here, to be honest. But there's right here, so... Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my goodness, okay, so there is steel on the... There's not steel on the outside on the 3rd and, what, 5th level? Yeah, okay. My golly, my aim's good. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That doesn't go there. Okay, so that should be the wheel. And then let's, okay, I think we're going to do that over here. We don't have, the steel sheet metal, I think is what it is. So we need to get that going. Yes. And that's just a bunch of steel plates. So let's dial up 100 of these guys. That shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna wait for 8. That'll get me started anyways. So, yep, there we go. Let's find a way through here. Back to the construction. That's not what I wanted to see. No. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, so there will be a gap right here. Okay, so let's take it from there. I wish there was, honestly, an easier way to make these things, but I do like that the machines are bigger. Oh my goodness. I killed the wheel. Okay, I think I have this one too long. Yeah, sheet metal, engineering block, sheet metal. That'll be over here. So it'll be something like sheet metal. Engineering block, sheet metal. And then sheet metal radiator. I also am going to need my heavy engineering blocks, so let's get that queued up. Oh my goodness. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Sheet metal, sheet metal. That's one level. Okay, heavy blocks. Here, 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 and then everything else looks to be mirrored up until this, and then I need a heavy and a redstone. And then I think that's it for the redstone blocks. Sheet metal, light, light, light. So now I need my sheet metal. There we go. Sheet metal, light, light, light. Okay, now for sheet metal, light, I believe that's sheet metal. Sheet metal, heavy, radiator, sheet metal, heavy, radiator, light, light, light. Oh no, go back. Okay, I might have this thing done. Let's grab our hammer, start hitting it in random spots. Okay, boom. And then the wheel I have to hit somewhere else, and I'm not really sure where I have to hit the wheel. Maybe I had to hit the wheel first. Let me try something here. I really would have thought that like the middle block here on the wheel would be. Take a look at this. What did I mess up? I want to know what I messed up. Okay, so there's a steel block in the middle, and I did not put that steel block there. That looks like what I messed up. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Now we just need to finish out this guy. And bada bing, bada boom. Okay, there is an excavator. And it would look better if I put some sand around it. But that's cool. It's just going to float in midair because it's a boss. Now, obviously, we have some things we need to do. We need to give it power. We need to make it feel at home. So I believe the power goes in this red dot right here. And then the items should come out right here. So let's test out some of these theories here. Let's grab ourselves a modular storage, tier 1. I hear dead people walking towards me. I don't like you, sir. And then let's grab some flux duct. And we should be able to run this. I'm trying to make this super simple. And because this is actually a very temporary setup, because it'll run out of ore pretty quickly. Okay, no, the power goes in over here. Right where these things are. That should be redstone signal, because that was a redstone block if I remember right. So let's go ahead and do some chopping real fast. Oh, hush. Oh, you hit me. Good for you. Dude, I wasn't looking at you. Okay, as we see, it's spinning. And we should start seeing some... Okay, come at me. We're doing this. Okay, it's kind of cool in that it actually does dig out a few of the blocks right underneath it to give it some room, and then it should start giving me ore. And the graphics are really, really cool in that it actually like shows like what ore, like that's iron right there. That's cool. So we're getting some iron already. And that is sulfur, I believe. And for whatever reason, the texture is not accurate, but whatever. Because the pyrite ore gives us iron ore and sulfur, I believe. So that's awesome. That is working. Let's hook this up to our applied energistic system real fast, and then we can call this build complete. So let's get some covered cable and an import bus. And we can throw in some of these, even though I don't really think we'll need them. So and then we need to dig down here because I forget exactly where I need. Okay, so the best way to do this, I think, would be to just come across like so. Unfortunately, like the core said, I think there's only like 38,000 something ore in this deposit. So once that deposit is gone, this excavator will be worthless. So it'll probably only last like a day. But still, I think it's a pretty cool build. I think it's a pretty cool machine. It really does look cool when it's working. And that should be good. We should start seeing this stuff pulled into our applied energistic system anytime now. I said anytime now. There we go. And let's fix this guy up, actually, and then we can call this good. Actually, hang on. Did I? I did. So I think that's all good. So in today's episode, I built this excavator. It is a cool machine. It'll get me plenty of iron. If it is accurate in saying that half of the ore in that chunk is iron, I should get about 19,000 iron ore from that machine. So that's pretty cool. It's definitely not as productive as a lot of my other setups, but you know what? It's a cool little build. As of right now, I have 357 million iron ingots, which is pretty awesome. Over the last 24 hours, I've probably got 11 or 12 million iron ingots, which is an improvement over my previous rate. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to 1 billion. Really looking forward to it. At this point, it's really just a matter of time, and that's pretty exciting because I have not seen anyone else do something as insane as this. But I think it's a good wrapping up point. I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.